Playing what is a pretty decent scalp in Leeds United.
Massive. Listen, every game in the Premier League is tough. We know that. It's not about claiming scalps. It's about coming here and playing how we know we can play, being solid, being organised, being in shape. We know we'll create chances because we've got some wonderful players up top. But it was about staying resilient and staying strong. And listen, we've done that tonight. We thought it was a great performance.
That's right. So weather a bit of a storm in the first half, didn't it?
It's always going to happen. Coming here, Leeds United are a fantastic football club, a world-class manager, fantastic players. You've seen that last year in the Championship, and you can't speak probably highly of them. But listen, like I say, you've got to come in and be resilient. You've got to weather storms, and I thought we've done that. And we've done excellently.
Jimenez goal, I know it was a deflection, but all his own work, really.
Listen, I could watch little about him every single game. He's a fantastic person, and he's someone who's an absolute credit to have this football club. The work he does for the team, without the ball, it is for us. It's more important. He scores the goals, he gets the assists, which is incredible for a striker, and his record's incredible. But what he does for us off the ball is remarkable. I don't think anybody else could do it. So he's an amazing person to have around here.
A lot of people talking about Wolves not scoring in the first half. Is there a change of approach, perhaps a slightly more cautious approach from Wolves this season?
I've heard that as well myself. I've heard a lot of people speak about that. I think as long as we're winning games, that's the most important thing. Listen, we'd love to score 4 or 5 in the first half every game. I think every team would, but sometimes it can't be like that. Sometimes you've got to come to places like this and dig in, and as you said, weather storms, and we've done that. And listen, we've scored a good goal second half. I thought we'd had another, but it was offside by a leg or whatever it was. So listen, we've come away with a win, and it's fantastic for us.
Thanks, Connor.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, they have come away with a win. Some will say they were perhaps slightly lucky, but the goal that did it, horrible deflection of Calvin Phillips. Raul Jimenez.
But sometimes you have to be very resilient. You know, in the first half, Leeds was the better team on control and the possession and quicker, but second half was a little bit better for the Wolves. You know, they came out and counter. They were much better. We've seen a little bit more Potencia and Neto, and fortunately, you know, the centre half slipped a little bit, and that's a great work from Raul Jimenez. He's just managed to get lateral, and of course, you know, there is that deflection, but still he managed to shot, and he tried, and it succeeded, but. They were very solid at the back.
Remember, Struijk, who slipped there, wasn't due to play tonight, but Liam Cooper failed a late fitness test.
Yeah, it's just, you know, he should have get the ball earlier, you know, before Raul Jimenez, but because he slipped, then you had that work, wonderful work, you know, he made it on his own, and of course there's a bit of luck at the end because of this deflection.
Could Phillips have done anything different here, Didier?
But first, you know, they should have pressed a little bit better. As you've seen, you know, there were a lot of players around the ball, but no one, you know, managed to just to get out and put more pressure on Raul Jimenez after his dribble. So they were always under the threat of his strike, and that's what happened, unfortunately, for Leeds.
But Phillips specifically, once the ball's coming at him like that, should he just try and get out of the way, or is it natural reaction to try and get something on it?
No, that's a reflex. You know, he saw that he would clear it away, but unfortunately went into the goal. But that's a natural reflex. All the time we can see maybe he should have done better, of course, but once you get into your head, you know, it's so quick, you know, the reaction that sometimes you could react the proper way.
What a night for Raul Jimenez. Scored the winning goal, but should he have still been on at full time, Didier? Is this a bit naughty here?
Yeah, that's a bit.
Kick out.
Yeah, I think it just kicked him a little bit.
It was similar to Son Heung-min, who did see red for arguably less.
Yes, he could have. You know, when you look back, it's it's a bit naughty on this one. You know, very clever. So yeah, the gesture is there, and it could have been sent off for that. Yeah.
I don't know whether VAR had a chance to have a look at that. Right, let's hear from Raul Jimenez.
Raul, many congratulations. Just how good a result is this to come here and win?
Well, it's always good to win in this kind of stadium. Come here, they are a good team. We knew that this game we're going to be tough, but we face it as we know, as a team, as we were doing the last 2 seasons, and well, we came here with all the personality to take this result.
Do you feel this win was deserved for the second half performance here in particular?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe in the first half we didn't find a way to resist their attack, to resist their press. But in the second half, I think we have the ball, we play better, and we find the spaces in the back.
You had some good fortune, didn't you, on the goal? But do you feel, looking back, that your own hard work to create the chance maybe earned it?
Yeah, it's difficult to score against these kind of teams that they press very well. I think if he don't touch it, it's gonna be a fantastic goal. No, but well, sometimes the strikers need that little fortune to score that goals, and it's all about the team persistence.
Raul, just how tough are Leeds to play against, did you find?
I think they are very tough because, as I told you, they press in all the spaces. They go man to man. So we knew this is gonna be a difficult game, and we face it like it was.
9 points now, 2 wins in a row, 2 clean sheets. How good a platform do you feel you've given yourselves now going forward?
Well, after losing 2 games in a row, now we are winning 2 games in a row. It gives us a lot of confidence to face the next part of the season. These 3 games that we have ahead before another international break, we have to face it as finals to have the many points that we can.
Raul, well done tonight.
Thank you very much.
Should Wolves have won more comfortably? Had a goal disallowed in that second half at 0-0. Should it have stood?
Yeah, it is a lot because it was an offside. You know, on Podense, it was a great goal from Saiz.